Okay, so next up we've got prepaid expenses. How am I going to enter adjustments that has to do with prepaid expenses in my book? Okay, so I've got there my trial balance with insurance and advertisements, and then I've got two adjustments over here. The first one says included in the amount for insurance is a 6-month premium of $2,450 paid on the 31st of August. That means the 2,450 is already in there in that amount. And I don't know whether it's a problem or not. I'll have to go and look and figure it out to see if the 2,450 is a problem. Then I've got an amount of 900 Rand that was paid on the 1st of October for 3 monthly ads, and it's the ads only start appearing in my newspaper in November. Then you also need to know that my year ends the 30th of December. Okay, so that's a mouthful. Let's start slow. Firstly, you need to know that a prepaid expense is something that I paid in advance. Okay, so I paid now, but it's only for next year. And when I talk about next year, I talk about the next financial year. Okay, so I've got my 3 accounts over there: insurance, advertisements, and prepaid expenses. Then, because they've got dates in here, they're talking about the 31st of August and the 1st of October and the 1st of November, I can't do anything. I can't begin to understand what to do if I don't have a timeline. Okay, so you'll see I said my year ends in December, so therefore it will start in January. So I've got every month written down. That shows me my financial year ends after December, and then I just went on for a couple of months. Okay, so now let's go and look what it says again about insurance. It says included in the amount for insurance is a 6-month premium for 2,450 Rand paid on the 31st of August. So on the 31st of August, which means basically the 1st of September, I paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months insurance. My issue is my year ends at the end of December. I have paid January and February's insurance as well. I don't want that in my books right now. So I need to do a little calculation. 2,450 divided by 6, because it's a 6-month premium, and I have an issue with 2 months. So therefore I'm going to multiply with 2, and then I get an answer with a decimal. I get 816. I'm just going to make it 817. Sorry, it's 816,6666. So I'm just making it 817. 817 is the amount of insurance for January and February. It falls in the next financial year. It's after my year end. I don't want that in my books. So if I go to insurance, I need to take out 817. And I like to shorten everything. That is a prepaid expense. Okay, so if it's credited over there, it will be debited in my prepaid expense account called insurance. Okay, so then if I were to take the 7,998, which is the full amount that I've paid for insurance, I subtract the 817. Remember, that shouldn't be in my books. It's only for the next financial year. I get 7,181. That is the correct amount for the current financial year. That's the one I want. And that one will be closed off to profit and loss. Okay, if I were to draw up my totals again, that's how the account will look. Okay, Then let's go to the newspaper. So I've paid 900 Rand for 3 monthly ads. Easy calculation to do. So it's 300 Rand per ad. I paid it in October. Okay. But it only starts appearing in November. So I cannot count October, I count November. So if I go to my timeline, November, December, and January. That's my 3 monthly ads. And again, I've got an issue with January because January falls in the next financial year. So if we were to quickly do the little sum, that's how I get my 300. And then if I go to advertisements, that is what I've paid already. And I know that 300 Rand should not be in there. I'm shortening it with my own little abbreviation. Okay. And then I'm going to add it over here. 300 advertisements. Okay. Then if I go to my advertisements account, I know 300 Rand should not be in there. So if I subtract the 300 Rand, I get 3910. That is the correct amount for advertisements for this year. Okay, it's without the 300, and that will again be closed off to profit and loss. Okay. And then in my prepaid expense account, the only thing we do is we add the two amounts together, 1117. So prepaid expenses is classified as an asset. Okay, I've paid in advance, so that's something that's added to my, I want to say account, but it's just added to whatever I've done this year. So it's a good thing, okay? But it doesn't fit into this financial year. So what you then also need to realize is that a prepaid expense, when I do the balance sheet later on, will be linked to note 5, my debtors. Okay,